Hi, thank you so much for being here. As I say at the beginning of every one of these videos, I want you to choose what works for you. You might be doing things that are totally new to you, and in that case, I want you to try it more than once, because nervous systems and parts that are activated sometimes don't take in or allow the effect to happen instantly. Might take multiple experiences for your nervous system and your parts to go, oh, whew, maybe we can just let this softening happen. And I want you to give yourself that gift. Please don't expect anything to be instant. It takes a little while for things to happen, and that's not a bad thing. We just want to help you have a path to get to that. So we're going to jump on into this first one. We are going to do something called tapping. There's a lot of resource of tapping out there in the world, and it's wonderful. And there's lots of research behind it, and people have used it to heal all sorts of things like PTSD, and it's really great. I'm here right now today just wanting to help you have a tapping experience that we do together to help you settle your nervous system. That's going to be the intent of this one. It's kind of a general, broad topic, but it's the one where we're going to start. So when you tap, you only tap with the tips of your fingers, and I will show you and tell you where to tap. Don't tap hard. This isn't meant to hurt, and you're tapping on acupressure points. And so you can just jump on in with me. I will be saying words as we go, and you can join me, or you can listen to my words. It's best if you can say something out loud, because then you're engaging your voice. But if you don't want to and you only want to tap and use my words, that's okay too. Typically in the past, people have used tapping points, and a lot of them were on the face, given what's going on with the coronavirus and how people are being educated to not touch their face. I am going to use other tapping points so that your parts don't need to in any way worry about what we're doing. If you want to pause this video and go wash your hands, please feel free. So the points that we're going to be using are along the side of the hand here, and you're going to take 3 fingers and you're just going to touch this part. It can be either hand, it doesn't matter. The second point is the top of the head, and then typically people would go to the face, and we're not going to do that. We're going to go to the collarbone points, which are right underneath your collarbone, about 1 inch in. There's a little indent right there, you can feel it. Find it now, just while we're doing this. And then you tap there. The next point that we're going to do is on your rib cage. Can you see on the video? You can use just one hand or you can use both. So I'll stand up just a little bit so you can see that I'm tapping with both. I like both, but you don't have to do both. One is fine. If it feels uncomfortable, you can just reach around, lift up an arm and do that. The next point that we're going to do is right here in between your pinky and your 4th finger. That canal right there between the bones, you're just going to tap there. And I'll try to keep this all in the video so that you can see. The next point after that we're going to use is fists and wrist to wrist. So you'll be going like this. And then the last point that we will do is you're going to put your hand, we're going to do the center of your chest. And you can tap, fingers tapping on the back of your hand is completely fine. Some people prefer that. Some people just like tapping right on the center of their sternum, their chest bone, and that's fine too. And then we might cycle through it again. So now that you're oriented, I like orientation, can you tell? We're going to start off. Before we even do that, I'm going to have you just do a quick scan of your body, do a pre-check and say, how high is my stress level in this moment right now? How much tension? Where am I in that nervous system picture that I've seen? Am I way up? Am I lower down? What's happening in my body? Just take a minute. And then take a deep breath in and give yourself a number. Your number can be on a scale of 1 to 10 if you want. That's what's out there in the world a lot, is the scale of 1 to 10. 10 is I am at my max, can barely see straight, and a 5 is kind of in the middle, and a 0 is I'm completely chill. I don't really need to do this tapping. So give yourself a number. You don't have to tell anybody, just note it for yourself. And then let's start tapping. So on the side of your hand, take a deep breath as you tap, let it out, and say, even though I have this anxiety and this stress in my body, even though my nervous system is pretty activated, even though these sensations and this body experience is happening right now, I still deeply and completely accept myself. And I know that somehow I'm going to be okay. Don't worry, you might not feel that yet, but just say the words. Even though I've got this tension, even though my nervous system is activated, I still deeply and completely accept these sensations and my feelings. I accept where my body is in this moment. And I appreciate myself for tapping and knowing I'm going to be okay. Even though there's this tension, my heart rate's pounding, I might feel it in my stomach, I might have tension across my shoulders. This tension in my body, it's my nervous system. I understand it's my nervous system trying to help me. My nervous system is trying to help me. I accept that my nervous system is trying to help me. Down to your collarbone, I deeply and completely accept my nervous system and all the ways that it's trying to help me. I understand it thinks it needs to set off alarms and tell me that I'm in danger. And I accept my nervous system for doing its job. I deeply and completely accept my nervous system. Now you're going to go to the ribs, so just you can cross your arms over or just do one. I deeply and completely accept my nervous system. It's trying to keep me alive. I guess that's a good thing. Might not feel so great right now, but it's a good thing. So I accept my nervous system. Now to right here, I give my nervous system permission to begin to settle back down. I allow my nervous system a chance to settle down. It's okay with me if my nervous system settles down, because I can notice that right here in this moment, I am okay. I am safe. I'm not in the kind of danger that my nervous system is trying to tell me that I'm in. My nervous system is just trying to keep me alive. But I am alive. I acknowledge that I'm alive. And I'm right here. These sensations can be so strong. And then they can activate my parts and make my parts worried. So I give my nervous system permission to release this tension, to turn down the adrenaline, turn down the cortisol, and come back down to a place of ease. I give my nervous system permission to settle down. I understand it's trying to help, and I give it permission to settle. You're doing great. This nervous system of mine, maybe it doesn't have to be so nervous. It can settle. I give it permission to settle. I give my body permission to downshift, back down into a place of ease, to release and reestablish what is actually natural to me. What is natural is where I feel calm and safe and grounded and okay. And I give my nervous system permission to settle into that because it feels better. I want to feel better. It feels good to feel better. Feelings better is possible. I allow this tension to ease. I allow it to leave my body. I allow everything to re-regulate back down to the collarbone, please. I allow everything to re-regulate back down into the state that's natural for me, into a state of well-being and calm and ease. And I can do that by giving my nervous system permission. I give my nervous system permission to soften down, to settle, to ease down onto your ribs now. My nervous system can settle back down. And I know it can, and I'm giving it permission to. I'm thanking my nervous system, thanking it for just noticing my own permission. I thank my nervous system for noticing that I'm giving it permission to settle back down, to be easier, to be softer, to return to the state that's natural for me. Even if I've been in a state of fight or flight or freeze or any of them, it's okay now. Because now I know that there's self. Now I know that my parts are not alone. And I give myself permission to release the tension. And I give myself permission. I give my nervous system permission to downshift into a state of ease and calm. Because it feels so good. And I deserve to feel good. And I am okay. I acknowledge that in this moment, I am okay. And it's okay for my nervous system to come down out of a place of danger. Because I am okay. I acknowledge to my nervous system that I am okay. I am okay. I am okay. I am okay. Ribs, I am okay. It's okay to be okay. It's okay to be okay. I'm okay to be okay. I'm okay to have a nervous system that is back down into a state of ease. I give full permission. I give permission. Ease and relief are my natural states. Easy and gentle. I allow my nervous system to stay in a place of ease, of calm. I appreciate my nervous system for doing such a great job, and I let it know it doesn't need to keep doing that job anymore. At least not right now, because I'm okay. Okay, now I always end tapping by taking 3 long, slow, exhaling breaths. So together with me, inhale. And then make your exhale long and slow. Just go at your pace. That was 2. One more. Nice. Now just go check that scale. Remember we did that scale earlier? Where are you on the scale of 1 to 10? Did the number shift at all? If it even came down 1 point, that's awesome. That's great. Congratulations. If you want to go ahead and do it again, go ahead and do it again. It's like I've said, sometimes nervous systems and parts need to try things. They need to know what's coming. If that was the first time you've ever tapped, it was brand new for you, and you were so courageous to try. Thanks for taking the risk. And you can try it again and again, and after a while, your body starts to go, oh, I get it. It is worth the time. All right, take really good care, and I'll see you soon.